And welcome to Bible Center Sports. I'm Trevor, and my special guest this week, Walter Lewis.
How you doing?
And so I have to apologize to everybody because I lost all the footage to the championship week. My computer had a virus and I didn't get a chance to save it on my external hard drive. So the only thing I can do right now is just show the promos of the rivalry between Phoenix of Fire and Lions of Judah. Anything you want to say to that?
Yeah, I mean, it was a very intense rivalry over the course of the season. Some very hard-fought games, some close games. I believe it was the first overtime game, and so just great footage and really exciting stuff.
And that it was. And I say it's interesting because you had the youngest players, out there, the youngest team, and they were considered the underdogs at first, but turned out that Phoenix of Fire to be the underdogs.
Yeah, we fought hard all season. I think we ran into some people underestimating us early on, but it was an overall good season, I think, for both teams.
And so out of this rivalry between Phoenix of Fire and Lions of Judah, we'll see who wins. Okay, so the final score of that game was Lions of Judah 41, Phoenix of Fire 24. So out of 4 games, y'all beat us 3.
That we did. All of the games were really good. I think that was actually the championship game. The championship week game was actually like the widest margin. Most of the games were really close, especially we had the overtime game. We also had the game we lost in the last play of the game. So, just very, very good rivalry. Had a lot of fun playing you guys, especially Mr. Adam. Made the games a lot of fun. But I know going into that week, our team, we had just come off of a very huge upset, losing game in the last couple of minutes to the Crusaders. And, we were just determined to really make sure we got the victory in the last week. So, you guys had a lot up against you. We were pretty salty after that loss.
Hey, what can I say? We had a salty season, only 2-7. But I say my favorite team to play all the time was Lions of Judah. I have to say y'all were my favorite team to play, But we just come up short, on three out of 4 games. So, but what can you say? Y'all were the better team. Them 3 times. We got to y'all once, and we had to do it in overtime. But hey, we got one in there. So. Looking forward to next year's season. We're going to be a much better team. But we ain't going to stand on that one too long. So we're going to the game with the Crusaders and the Wolverines. Now I have to say, for this being the championship game, wasn't that interesting. Usually the game between the Wolverines and the Crusaders are always great or always interesting, but this one just wasn't. So But I'll let you see the promo video today. And so the final score to that game, Wolverines 56, Crusaders 37. I mean, for a championship game, it just wasn't that interesting, you know, for it to be that kind of a score and slow pace and kind of boring, to be honest.
Yeah, normally, at least the last couple of games between the Crusaders and the Wolverines were very intense. It came down to the last few minutes, last couple of possessions. But this game, wasn't that kind of a game. I think the Wolverines got out to an early start. Just kind of ran all over the Crusaders. They kind of came back a little bit towards the end with a few touchdowns, but you never got the sense that they were in the game. So.
And sometimes I think it has a lot to do with that week off in between. It kind of messes up your momentum, especially for Phoenix Fire. It really kills our momentum because every time we had that week off, we played terrible coming back that next week. But when we had back-to-back games, we just get better and better each week, and we play better. So maybe that's what it was for that championship game. But
hats off to the Wolverines, for an incredible season. Would have been undefeated except for one loss. I don't remember who was the team that beat them.
I'm sure you don't.
But if it comes to mind, I'll make sure to shake the hands of those gentlemen. But great season, Wolverines. They pretty much dominated the entire league. With just their incredible offense. These extremely athletic players, and they took the league by storm. So, hats off to them.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to next year's season because I will be watching all the footage and looking for the weaknesses and be taking full advantage of it next year. So I know we're gonna have a better season next year. But congratulations, Toronto Wolverines, on a great season, the FFL champions, and thanks everybody for participating and people that participate in videos, commentary. Thank you very much. Thank God. Thank you, Dana, my wife, who also helped me put this season together. Stephanie Lewis, who was the videographer, because we wouldn't be able to do all this without her. So, which is Walter Lewis's wife. So yeah, his wife pointing at herself. But again, thank you for a great season, and that is it. We'll see you next year.